Hi, Jen Crossley from the Ice Resin Design team for 2013 now. Happy New Year. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be talking about the new range in Michaels that Susan Lenart Kazmer has out, Industrial Chic, and we'll give you a few ideas on how to use it. The Industrial Chic comes, it looks like it's sort of pre-made, and just to give you an idea what you actually can do with it, some people might see it as is and not too sure what they're going to do with it. So what we'll do is, here's like a focal piece which is a pendant, and this is the chain that comes. Now the chain looks all joined together. Don't be put off by that. It's only so we can section it and add it together and make it look a little bit better. One idea that I come up with straight away just looking at it quickly is not even pulling the chain apart, which is another option. It's actually to make it into a bracelet for a start off. So this will give you some idea, just like this. But what you would do, you would actually have a lobster clip and another jump ring that you've probably got at home in your goodies. Just using two pair of jewellery tools just to open your jump ring. Remember that you don't pull the jump ring apart, you actually twist it apart. I would probably attach that to this end for a start off, like so. Now we're going to attach to your jump ring. We're twisting it back so the two ends will hit each other, like so. Now we're just going to put the other jump ring onto the end of the lobster clip. Let's pop him on there. And then I would probably, I have a skinny wrist, so we've got the end there for it to fasten onto, so I would probably put it on your wrist and just do a rough guide to where you'd like this to attach onto. So you're slipping it through the chain, and then like I showed you before, we're just going to twist and put that jump ring back together. So now you have the bracelet already partly done. This will connect onto here, and then I'll show you how to do the top bit onto it as well. Now we're just attaching the focal piece again, and remember how I said about opening the jump rings, twisting them open. I'll just pop this onto the chain. Actually, I'll have it this way so it's falling down the wrist. And again, closing the jump ring. And there we have the bracelet. Now I'll just pop it on and show you what it looks like. So here's the bracelet finish. It's just a very quick and easy technique to show another way you could use this. I've done a bracelet without doing much work to it at all, but I can show you next how you would make the same piece into a necklace very quickly as well. I think people get confused when they see the chain, not confused but challenged to what they can do with this product. Before I showed you the bracelet, this is the same chain I'm using again, but this time I'm actually going to take it to pieces. So there's a little jump ring there just joining those two together, so I'll just undo that. It's meant to be pulled apart, and so you can let your imagination run wild. Now we've just undone the other jump ring that's holding all this chain together. We'll just take that away, and I'll show you what the pieces we have here. The crystal piece, the bit of chain with a ribbon, and a longer bit of chain. These can now be sectioned together to form a pendant. So what we would actually do is, I actually like that that colour there coming down off the focal point, and then I'd probably even put these crystal beads on the other side and leaving this last bit to be the top chain of your design. So I'll just pop that together, and then you can have a look at what I've come up with. Okay, so I'm using the jump ring that actually came off this piece that was connecting all the chain together, and I'm going to use that jump ring just to join the necklace all together. We're just popping that on there, and like I was showing you before how to shut your jump rings, twisting them together. Now I've just put the jump ring on the crystal piece, and I'm going to add that to the long bit of chain, the plain bit of chain. So we'll just pop that on there and shut the jump ring up. So now we have that chain made into a longer piece of chain. You don't have to put it necessarily how I've got it, but I sort of like the crystal bit tying in with the rhinestones here, and the colour of the ribbon tying in with the crystal heart there. So now we'll just join this up together here. Also I'm going to add I might add that on first actually, make that a little bit easier. So this makes a really quick and easy project. So if you've got a birthday present for somebody, maybe someone who does their own jewellery, you can buy them these bits and pieces, and this is what you come out with, a beautiful necklace. You can also, if this won't fit over the top of your head, you could add the lobster clip and a jump ring up here. So you would just find the halfway of your chain there, separate it, and then add in these two pieces. So that's how you do it, really easy. Thanks for joining us.